They've got one tonight.
And you know I played here. You're right. You used to come to Texas. It was not that, but I feel the energy in the arena. I'm loving this right now.
Joe Lenardi currently has Vandy obviously in the tournament. Texas on the outside looking in. Dalen Swain to Jordan Pope. Pope a little push off, and a long two is good. Coming off that 28-point performance. BYU, the only other major conference team with a trio averaging 15 plus. Inside, tough look for Devin McLaughlin. Vandy gets it back, and there is the player of the week. Starting five for Texas, led by Dalen Swain. Clearly the Horns' top player, leads in scoring, assists, rebounds, steals. Did I leave anything out, King?
The best defensive player.
Oh,
and oh
Jordan
my goodness. And he's starting off hot. Not a good sign for Vanderbilt defensively. Jordan Pope is the one guy you don't want to get going.
Nickel can rip it on cue and does. Nearly 50% on the season from three-point range. Vanderbilt, one of three teams nationally in Ken Palm's top 11. Offense and defense. The defense cannot slow down Tramon Mark there. It's 8-5 Texas.
And he's shooting 44 from three in conference. Tramon Mark is on a serious heater, people.
And Swain dumps it. Volkatitis has to go. It flushes it.
And that will be an area in which Texas will look to attack.
Tyler Tanner, deep three, well within his range. He's on the board.
And that's something he has not done well in conference, Noel.
One of the best backcourts in all of college basketball. Tanner, too easy on his way to the hoop. The SEC Player of the Week, 24.5 points per game. They got up to a three-point lead. The largest deficit for Vandy all season long, 5 points. Jordan Pope from the SEC logo. The man is hot. 7 points, coming off 28 in the win against Bama. Tyler Tanner will inbound, the reigning National Player of the Week. He's got 7 points of Vandy's 13. Tyler Harris for three, and there is a response for the number 8 scoring team in all of college basketball. Here's Dalen Swain, leading scorer, to Kendall Weaver. Contact, no foul. Miles Volkatitis with the follow. He's got 4 points. Pushes to Pope. Swain attacks and finishes.
And that's where Swain is at his best production from, because he's capable of doing it, according to Sean Miller.
Tanner sizes it up and rattles it home. He's got a lot of family here. His parents both played at Rice.
That's not the matchup you want to attack. Okereke does a great job of sitting down.
Can move those feet as well. Traore inside with the finish. Texas is attacking the hoop early and often. Muscling into the paint, and it's rejected. Mark the long rebound. Miles, the second leading scorer. Only one free throw, and that's his first bucket from the field tonight. Add that because of his stint at Xavier with Miller. Here's Pope, and Pope hits it. And that ties the largest deficit of the season for Vanderbilt. Miles, a transfer from OU, and a sharp rebuttal. Yes, sir. A tough group, a loose group. And there's Miles. And Miles is now unconscious, even though you would never know it from his expression on his face. Mark to Volkatitis. The spin, the lefty finish. Chef's kiss off that one. He's got 8. Volkatitis on McLaughlin. Tanner comes over. Inside wraparound pass. And Miles with the defense.
Wide open layups in the dump off that Volkatitis tried to give Weaver.
3 for Swain.
Ooh.
Off the glass and good. There is Dalen Swain. He's got 6. Had to affect that shot to go up and over Volkatitis, and those are the shots that Byington said would be stupid in this game. Swain back-to-back buckets. He wanted a foul.
You have the mismatch down low if you can get it there.
Cam Heide sends Vanderbilt to its largest deficit they have faced all season. There's Tanner trying to get past Mark, an excellent defender, swaying the ball. Volkatitis on the run, the cradle, the flush, a 10-point lead.
In this second half, he has to be a focal point of emphasis. We saw Wilcher try to attack the rim. We saw Tramon Mark try to attack it with aggression. They're playing with extra juice right now.
Miles, some juice of his own, gets the roll in. And Duke Miles with 14 points. Missed it. Here is Nickel, the outside shot. Uh-oh! Quiets down the crowd here in the ATX.
And that's
Volkatitis fight for great position inside. Pope, hesitation, missed it. Got his own miss. The turnaround dropped. Jordan Pope coming off, dropping 28 against Bama. He's got 12 to Okereke. To Miles, he blows by Swain. Dishes it in soft hands for the finish by McLaughlin. All season long coming into this game. A stop and a bucket away from tying it. 2 on the shot clock. Mark!
To get all the bigs of Vanderbilt in foul trouble in the second half like they were in the first.
They've had to play the freshman Jaden Leverett. His first action in SEC play. This man is no stranger to it.
For Texas right now, look for Tramon Mark to be aggressive with no Pope and no Volkatitis on the floor.
Mark the contested J. That is his game. It is forced. Sean Miller.
The ball to his left hand. He can stop, and because he elevates so much on his jumper, he can get it over smaller guards.
The Commodores coming the other way. Down by 6. Miles drawing contact. And McLaughlin, second chance, gets the follow-up, and it's good. Swain charging hard, rejected by Harris. Miles saves it. He got pushed by Heidi. 4 on the shot clock from Mark. The long one. That's the smile of a man that feels like he can't miss. 5 on the shot clock. There's 1. Mark again.
Insane heater right now. Shot clock running down. It does not matter. Elevate, rise up over the top. You make a shot like that, you deserve to celebrate like this. So what do? You insert Washington and McLaughlin into the game at the same time.
Tanner to McLaughlin, who gets the finish, and man, Vandy needed that. Here's Pope, who had the hot start. It's been quiet since. Weaver attacks. The floater, in, out, rolling, and ultimately in. When they don't turn it over, they are very tough to beat. Very average when they do. Vandy turns it over. Swain, Weaver, point blank, got the finish. Tyler Nickel. Mark got the block. 3 on the shot clock. Tanner had the heave, bricked it.
And Kelvin Sampson, where defense is all that matters if you want to pull off wins like this.
Good move by Duke Miles. He's been quiet in the second half, gets it going there. Miles down into the 20s with 21. Vandy, 16-0. Trying to become the first team in program history to start a season 17-0. And that's going to be a foul on Okereke. Mark out of control. It doesn't matter. He recovers. The fine Volkatitis is up to 20. McLaughlin too strong from outside. Mark tips it to Weaver. Weaver! Throw it down!
And look at this oop right here. At first, I thought it was a little too high. But good timing right there by Volkatitis.
Lob inside to the freshman, and the freshman finds it. Jaden Leverett, Texas 5A MVP last season at Chapin High School out of El Paso. Texas turns around for a little rivalry basketball. And it's Texas A&M. But plenty of reason to celebrate. 5 undefeateds going into yesterday. And we are down to 3. remaining in college basketball as Sean Miller in Texas hand Vanderbilt its first loss of the season. Tramon Mark in Texas become the first team to beat Vanderbilt this season. Seems like everything was falling for this man, Mr. Mark, and yeah, teammates say we're not worthy. Ties a career high with 4 3-pointers, 16 points in the second half, and he now joins us from Moody. You can smile, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
You were smiling out there, hitting
Yeah.
those threes. What was this night like for you?
It was just a good night for us offensively and defensively. You know, we just executed our game plan, especially on defense. We really tightened up our defense in the first and second half. We came out aggressive, and we just did what we had to do.
You know, take me through your mind, right? You hit a few big shots. You're throwing it up, shot clock running down, 3, 2, 1. You let it fly. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Take me through your mind. What are you thinking at the moment?
So just when I got the ball, I seen it was 3 seconds left. Just create a little space, let it go. They all felt good, too, coming off my hand. They all felt great, and I knew they was going in, so it was just a good feeling.
What was the game plan tonight with Modest, and how do you feel like he and the rest of the team was able to execute what you wanted to?
Our game plan for Modest usually doesn't change. It's just get him the ball when he's open, especially when he has those seals, when he has a smaller player on him. And we got him the ball tonight. He executed. He made free throws. He did everything we needed him to do tonight.
Okay. Big win at Alabama. You knock off Vanderbilt. What is different about this Texas team?
Our defense, you know, especially our ball pressure. Just we're more aggressive on the ball, and it's like in practice we do that all the time. So it's like we just have to transfer our practice habits to the game. It's because it's like, why are we doing all this in practice if we're not going to do it in the game? And that's all. It was just a little switch, and we've been clicking. So.
Yeah, and we're seeing what happens when Texas basketball clicks. Congratulations on your performance. The team win as Texas becomes the first to take down Vanderbilt this season. Back-to-back huge wins against top 25 opponents. The Marksman all night putting up the 3.
Yes, sir.